Welcome to match 19. Congratulations again, Team Larson. Great game today, great match. We're going to go ahead and open the floor to our media. So we'll start off with Courtney. Courtney, go ahead.
My first question is for Jordan. How is your draft strategy different for this week since you were in a different position in the lineup?
Yeah, it was, I don't know, in general, sorry, I feel an echo. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Can you turn your audio off, Gibby? Can you mute me? Sorry, I can hear an echo. Okay. For me, I still kind of had to wait for the first two picks. So in general, I had an idea of where I wanted to go based on the first pick. So that's kind of how it determined from there. And I don't know, I thought Ty and I did a good job of just kind of communicating beforehand. And then once we had the first two picks in, then kind of talking about who played well with who and, you know, more of that stance versus, I don't know, any other strategy.
Yeah. Nice. And then you decided to pick setter Kaylee Mans as your setter. She hasn't had a ton of court time up to this point. What kind of helped you make that decision?
Yeah, I played with her the first week. So, and I really liked her ability to set middle. And I think if we have a pretty good passing lineup, we need to be able to run our middles quite often. So I really liked her range off the net. So like, not just perfect pass, like going to the middle, like being able to force it when it's off the net. So that's kind of why. And I just like her steady, consistent attitude out there.
Awesome. Thank you. And then Lauren, we certainly saw Kaylee find you off the net tonight. How are you managing to connect so well with each setter on the slide, especially?
Sorry, amateur. It is a challenge, definitely playing with different setters every week, but we do have 3 days of practice leading up to the matches, and I think we really tried to dial it in. And like Jordan, I played with Kaylee the first week as well, and then we had a good connection. So that's why I feel like we were kind of flowing today.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. And then Tiffany, my last question is for you. How do you kind of connect well with the serve receivers, and what do you feel like your main role is as a libero in terms of being the person in control of the back row?
Yeah, I think it's important playing with people that you can't really get a rhythm with since you're only with them for 1 week is discussing seams and having really open communication between every single point. And I thought we did a great job of that in this game. And that's the libero's job to initiate that.
And then for all three of you, what are you hoping to maybe improve upon for tomorrow and carry over from tomorrow that you think you did well today?
I think in general, we could probably come out a little bit stronger. I think we were kind of waiting for something to happen versus us taking control. I think we have the talent, we have a good team, and just relying on, you know, what we do well, staying in system, serving the ball well, but staying aggressive. I think as long as we're implementing that from the start, I think that will be a good start for us tomorrow.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Courtney. At this time, we'll open the floor to our media members. John, go ahead and state your name and your affiliation.
This is John from Global Traveler Magazine. My first question is for Tiffany Clark. First of all, greetings from Chicago. It's good to see you out there.
Hello.
As one of the younger players out there, how is it playing with some of the players that you watched as you were in high school and college?
Yeah, it's super cool. It's why this experience is just so unique, and also part of why it's just so amazing getting to play with just such a cool range of experience and talent here. But yeah, it's really cool getting to learn from them. I know Jordan is like helping me with stuff and just really open lines of communication. And yeah, it's just really fun getting to learn every single day and improve with them. And yeah, it's a dream because, I've watched these players for so long growing up, and now I'm here playing with them. So it's pretty cool.
Well, thank you. And Chicago's cheering for you too.
Oh,
so
I appreciate that, Chicago.
And my next question is for Lauren. On your Athletes Unlimited bio, it says that you really enjoy traveling. I was just wondering what your favorite place you've been, and if there's any place that you really want to see.
Great question. I loved my experiences in Italy. I played a long time there, so I did get to see a lot of the country, and I'm a big foodie too, so that's why Italy is my favorite. I would love to go to Bali. That's more of a vacation. I feel like I travel more for volleyball, and I would like to enjoy a vacation in Bali.
Cool, thank you. And lastly, for Jordan, I know you're in first place in the scoring. I was just wondering, going into the draft, does the points structure play any role in how you would draft your team?
Can you explain a little bit more? What do you mean by that?
Like, would you draft any certain players based on points, like to try to give them more points or anything in that nature? Does points come up at all?
No, I don't really talk about that. I think for me, more importantly is, hey, who do I see has the best connection? Who do we gel well best with if it comes to like determining like between a position or, a ranking of player? I think, okay, this person's played with this person. So like, for example, Gibby, right? Like I knew Gibby connected well with Kaylee. And so if that is a strength that I need to play upon, that's kind of why I'm going with that. So it kind of all ties in together. And so there's been a different strategy for every single one, like why I've gotten a certain setter for 1 week and why I didn't get it for the other week, kind of thing. Not a personal offense to one player or not. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Sure. Hi, ladies. Thank you again for another wonderful night of competition. My first question is for Betty. What is your team going to focus on improving for your match tomorrow?
Sorry, Betty, lo tenía apagado. ¿Qué es la estrategia que van a enfocar para mañana con tu equipo?
Bueno, creo que primero olvidar quizás el partido de hoy, ya que sé que como equipo no tuvimos un buen partido, pero sí, mañana será otro día y todavía nos queda conversar sobre la estrategia de cada jugadora del equipo de mañana, ya que es muy diferente al de hoy.
Today's match, wasn't the outcome that they were expected, but as a team, they're going to move on and focus on tomorrow. The strategy really is to just focus on every player, focus on their game. Tomorrow's another day of play, and that's really what the main focus will be on.
Okay, thank you so much. Molly, for you, can you kind of touch on connecting with a new setter this week, along with connecting with other teammates, new teammates?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think I connected pretty well with Sam.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, like just talking to her constantly about like what I need, during, because we don't have time really to practice. So I think, I think tomorrow it's just upping that communication a little bit more.
Okay.
And kind of just knowing our roles, right? Like there are one too many tips that fell and one too many blocks that, we could have gotten instead of getting tooled on. Thinking of all the things that I did. But yeah, we'll focus on tomorrow and really focus on our side instead of just thinking about the other team.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. And then Karsta, my last question is for you. What did you and your team discuss in between that first set and the second set?
I think our mentality going in this whole week was like an underdog mentality, honestly. I think, Betty and Jordan are always putting up really, really strong teams. And so I knew playing them, it was going to be a challenge. So I think, our mentality was maintain our energy, our fire, and we don't have to do a lot, right? Like we all just have to do our part and hopefully it'll come together, which it did. So it was great.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Good luck to all of you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Great.
Okay, welcome everyone to press conference match. We're going to go ahead and get started. So Courtney, you can go ahead and start our questions with you for our athletes.
Okay. Hi, ladies. Thanks for another wonderful match. Congrats on the wins tonight. Could you guys kind of just talk a little bit on your blocking strategy for coming into the night and who you are prioritizing?
I think
our strategy tonight, we had been practicing against this team during the week, so we knew that they were going to be running a little bit faster of a tempo. So I think our overall strategy really was just trying to arrive and be up and over and straight. Obviously, there's a lot of powerful hitters. Karsta's getting a lot of those balls, so we always were keeping an eye on her. But our plan was really just to stay balanced and make good, clean moves on everybody across the board.
Awesome. Ebony or Aury, do you guys have anything to add to that?
No, just the same thing, just staying disciplined. Like Taylor said, we've been practicing against this team and we've seen each other all these 5 weeks. So we kind of know each other's tendencies by now. So just knowing what those were and sticking with it.
And for knowing each other's tendencies, Ebony, can you kind of talk on finding new creative ways to score as the defense adjusts to you throughout the match?
Yeah, just seeing where the block is, finding high hands, just being more visual with where the ball can go.
Thank you. And then, Aury, what do you think that you and the team will talk about in terms of going into the match tomorrow? What do you think the team can improve upon just to close up and not drop the final set of the game?
Just keep working while we've been working. Press on the serve, a lot of communication. Like today, we started like 6-0 down. It's just like put that mentality like away and just pressure, try to like minimize like errors, like not do it like continuously like everybody. So like at the end, after the timeout, like we stable and then we started playing our game.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, ladies. That answers all of my questions. Good luck in your match tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Courtney.
Thanks, Courtney. At this time, we'll open our questions to the media on the floor. Please state your name and affiliation. John, I see you'd like to ask the first question. Go ahead.
It's John Robleski from Global Traveler Magazine. I'd like to ask the 3 athletes, as it's about mostly through the 4th week already, are there any major surprises in the season?
Like major, I think the major surprise is like everybody's feeling that, everybody's getting tired. Just try to have that mentality, like just go game by game and set by set. Some players are, they're rising their game in a way because, they're getting better. A lot of communications with their setters and the team that they're playing, but we're feeling like that tiredness, I think, soreness a little bit, but just try to handle it like through the week it goes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say any major surprises that have came. I think, like what Aury said, people are just building better connections with the people that they've been playing with. So it's been really nice to see how it's shifting and the game just keeps evolving between all of us.
Thank you.
Ebony, would you like to add a comment for that?
No, I agree with everything they say.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.